I got another video for y'all. The Sneaky Links Dating After Dark. Season 1, episode 4. Let's get into it. So, Manny has a convo with Avery where he says he's not worried about anything outside of them. But then he tells Nicole that nobody in here has a better connection than him and her. Interesting. Brandon and blonde Nicole decide that they want to close things off and just be friends and go forward with exploring connections with other people. And she's like she's in her confession like, oh, it's his loss. As she continues to cry on his chest. as she isn't conducting herself as if it's his loss. And she's breaking down and losing it. But yeah, it's his loss. The host in the Love Doctors game for today is called Batman Couldn't Beat This Info Out of Me, where they're throwing eggs with words on them like jealousy and shame and other words. And if they catch them without breaking the egg, they have to give a time or an example where they felt that said emotion. So Brunette Nicole catches one and it said some shit like, I don't fucking know. It said like embarrassment or some shit. And she was like, I dated this guy in high school and he kept cheating on me over and 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 over. She's like, and I stayed each time that he cheated. Jeez. And can we see what this guy looks like? Because I just know they never looked apart. Like the guy the woman lets cheat on her 1,000,001 times always look like something that you just stepped on the last time that you went outside. It's like, whoa, he shouldn't even be able to cheat on you once, let alone time after time, time after time. So blonde Nicole caught the shame one and she's like, I always want the guy to like me. So like in the real world, my type is guys that don't like me. She says some shit like that. And she's like, yeah, I'm shameful for that. Like, that shit. I'm like, yeah, you should be shameful for that. And everybody applauded. But I was like, we need to really unpack this. And this is why I be feeling like y'all don't be real love doctors or therapists, like little people that they bring on here. Because we're supposed to really unpack this. You're supposed to follow up with the question like, have you ever asked yourself why that is? You know what I'm saying? Why you like motherfuckers that don't like you? You know what I'm saying? Or why you yearn to be liked by people who don't like you or have your best interests at heart? That's the real question. So then Manny and Avery went up there and his ex said jealousy. And Manny was like, I want to know. No, you don't. Of course, she caught it. And she said like, oh, I get jealous when he makes connections with other girls. And that set off something in Nicole's head that she shouldn't be putting all her eggs in Manny's basket because obviously he has some with Avery. But my thing is like, why were you doing that shit in the first place? Like, didn't he ask her on a date? You know, you said he had little dick energy or whatever the fuck. Like, didn't he ask her out on a date and not you? Like, your eggs should have never fully been placed in that man's basket to begin with. But cool, whatever. Angelique got rejected, or she got the rejected egg, the egg with the word rejected on it. And she was like, oh, like, a guy was with me and another girl for an extended period of time, and he ended up choosing her in the end. And the love doctor was like, it's okay, girl, it's his loss. Can we stop this? Please, can we stop? Like, I know y'all saying it for the purpose of making the person feel better, but, like, let's just look at it realistically. The man had you and another bitch at the same time. Knowing how Angelique works, she definitely let him crack multiple times. I mean, let's be real. She practically let Colt crack on the first night. Let's not be naive. I'm sure you were doing all these types of things that a wife and a girlfriend would do, all types of girlfriend-wife shit for him, like cooking and doing the laundry and cleaning, getting him the latest 2K and Madden. You know what I'm saying? And then when things came to an end, he chose her. How is it his loss if he got everything you would get in a relationship without having to get in a relationship? And you can't say he missed out on a relationship because he didn't want one. Or at least didn't want one with Angelique, because if he did, she would have got chose. Like, stop it. And she wanted to get chose, which is why it was fucking embarrassing of her, whatever the fuck egg she got. I don't even fucking remember. So the host says that two new people will be coming in. They set up a party for everybody, but since the red team won the little challenge, they get to go to the party first, and then the yellow team comes in afterward. So the first nigga to walk in is Corinthian? Yo, where do we know this nigga from? What show is? We watch so many shows on here that I be forgetting where these niggas are from. We've seen this nigga before. I swear Netflix just be recycling cast members. Like they need to have it to where if yo ass been on one show, yo ass one and done. You only get one opportunity. We're not gonna keep recycling. Nobody wanna keep seeing these motherfuckers over and over again. I don't even know what he was on, but he looked familiar. And then the girl who comes in is Kelsey. Yo, where do we know these people from, y'all? She's familiar too. What show are they on? Anyway, when Kelsey asked, like, oh, who's locked in? They're like, oh, Colt is. Colt was like, well, I wouldn't say I'm locked in. Angelique, I'm going to go ahead and throw you the rejection egg again. I'm going to go ahead and throw you the rejection egg again. You can't trust no nigga, no. Nigga literally been locked in. Like, what are we doing? He was locked in last night and every other night before then. What the fuck are we really doing right now? So Avery and Brunette Nicole, quote unquote, compare notes, as Brunette Nicole would like to say, and figure out that Manny ain't shit and he been feeding both of them ear candy and just be telling them what they want to hear. Excuse me. Blonde Nicole hits Travis up to link, and before that, she's in her confessional like, I want Brandon to feel how it feels to see someone love me. Babe, there's no more Brandon. I beg of you, stop this. This is your problem. Y'all agreed to close things off and just be friends and explore things with other people. He told the new girl, Kelsey, that she's his type. She was like, oh, what's everybody's type? Or are we keeping it on the low? And he was like, you're my type. He's already involved with her. He's giving Brunette Nicole a chance. And they've been linking. They've been talking like, there's no more you and Brandon. No more nada. Stop trying to make him jealous. Quit this, please. This is why I said y'all should have unpacked that reason on why she wants to be with people who don't want to be with her. The man, you've had to beg this man for you guys, this whole on and off relationship, sneaky linking. You had to beg this man for so much, and he's not giving you a lick of anything that you want. And you have other people that are interested in you, and instead of you really indulging into them and really getting to know them, really giving them a chance, you're doing this based off the merit that Brandon is going to see, and Brandon might get jealous and he's not going to like that. Nobody gives a fuck what Brandon likes. So Manny pulls both of them and says a whole bunch of nothing. Pretty much in the convo, he chose Brunette Nicole, but they're both disgusted by how he went about it, so they both walked off as they should, even though I'm sure that, neither of them two want to go home, so they're probably going to end up getting with him anyway. Because they don't want to go home. And Corinthian is here for Zoe, so it's kind of like, whatever. Not saying whatever, like I don't like him and Zoe together. I'm saying whatever in terms of like if I'm Avery or Brunette Nicole, like that nigga doesn't like us. So it's kind of like either we're going to go with Manny or we're going to go scan our boarding passes. Like it's either one of the two. But yeah, Manny was like, oh, she's more intellectual. We have more intellectual conversations. I'm like, you guys really haven't even talked about shit. Like when y'all say intellectual conversations, like it don't be no intellect whatsoever. Like it don't be nothing deep whatsoever, but cool, whatever. Go off. The new singles have 24 hours in here. And the only way that they can get their time extended is if one of the people here, like one of the OGs, want to save them or feel like it's something there with them. So they get to choose a date with somebody. Kelsey ended up choosing Colt. And then, of course, Corinthian ended up choosing Zoe. And they just did massages. And Corinthian and Zoe were chilling. It was good. But Colt was, it's the bad boy in him. Bad Colt. It's his other side. It's his alter ego. It's Bolt. Bad Colt. It's Bolt came out. And Bolt was like, yeah, I think we can tell anything about a kiss. I think you could tell everything about a kiss. You know what I'm saying? When you kiss somebody and da-da-da-da-da. And rubbing her down, touching in between her thighs, trying to get the waterfall working. They ended up kissing and, yeah. That's pretty much the end of the episode. But anyway, that's the end of this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, catch your friends.